The story begins with a piece of footage that immediately shocks the viewer. In this scene, there is no human being, but instead a gigantic sea creature appears. This is not an ordinary shark, but a special species of whale shark, known by people as Ceto. Ceto is not famous merely for her massive size or strength. Her true identity lies in her intelligence. It is said that this creature can understand emotions, remember experiences, and form a special bond with humans. In Thailand, inside a famous marine park, Ceto had been living in captivity for 15 years. During this time, she became the park's biggest attraction. People traveled from faraway places just to catch a glimpse of her. However, everything changed on the day Ceto gave birth to a baby. Driven by business greed, the park management immediately separated her child from her. That decision broke something deep inside Ceto. After that, she was no longer the same. She stopped coming to the surface of the water and began avoiding people. The staff members started discussing among themselves that Ceto's behavior was changing day by day. During this time, a staff member named Jenny decided that she would talk to Ceto alone. She believed that Ceto needed emotional support at that moment. Jenny stood near the edge of the tank and gently called out Ceto's name. But today, Ceto's response was strange. Slowly, she began circling around Jenny. This was the same pattern she used just before hunting. Jenny sensed the danger, but it was already too late. In a single moment, Ceto dragged her into the depths of the water, and one life came to an end forever. The story now shifts toward a quiet cafe. Late at night, a girl named Maddie is about to close the cafe when suddenly someone calls out from behind her. She's startled, but it turns out to be her old friend, Chad. Chad has just returned from a graduation party. The two drift into memories of the past. During their conversation, Chad gives Maddie a necklace as a gift and talks about dreams for the future. Chad invites Maddie to travel to Thailand with him. His dream is to see Ceto with his own eyes one day. Despite her hesitation, Maddie agrees. But that very night, a horrifying incident occurs in the cafe. A few armed robbers storm inside with the intention of stealing. The situation escalates, gunshots are fired, and Chad is kidnapped. This incident changes Maddie's life forever. 4 years pass, but the trauma remains alive within her. As a result of that night, she also loses a major part of her hearing. One day, Trish suddenly re-enters her life. Chad's old friend, she now decides to take Maddie to Thailand, hoping to help her step out of the shadow of her past. After arriving in Thailand, everything looks beautiful. But the moment Maddie hears Ceto's name, fear awakens inside her. She learns about the cruelty the management inflicted upon Ceto. Maddie does not want to visit the park, but fate introduces them to a man named George, who hates the park and wants to see Ceto freed from captivity. George secretly takes them inside through a hidden route at night. There, Maddie sees a headless corpse floating behind the glass. The sight leaves her completely shaken. The next day, George takes them to a deserted island. The sea appears calm, but this silence is merely the calm before a storm. An accident occurs in the water. A massive shadow passes beneath George, and moments later, blood spreads across the surface. The whale shark appears once again. It is Ceto, the same gentle creature, now transformed into pain and rage. Maddie and Trish take refuge on a rock. Hunger, thirst, and fear attack them all at once. Amid this tension, Trish reveals a terrifying truth. She was also involved in Chad's kidnapping. This revelation completely shatters Maddie from within. Later, Trish puts herself in danger to save Maddie. Ceto attacks her and Trish loses her life. Maddie is left alone, but she refuses to give up. Gathering her final strength, she confronts Ceto. Eventually, a rescue plane spots her. Maddie is saved, but at a cost she will never be able to forget. This story teaches us that cruelty toward nature always leads to terrifying consequences, and that some sacrifices give others a chance to live. The story ends here,